too often we have been forced into this idea that we need to be perfect all the time. And I've been in the movie industry for 30 years, and we're always like, they're always teasing my hair and doing stuff with it. And the last few weeks, when I've been working a whole bunch on different campaigns, I have noticed a really exciting trend in that they are just letting my hair be its natural state. They go in and they add a little product and they fluff it up. They may add a couple of curls here and there just to give it a little bit more shape and balance. But for the most part, they're just leaving it natural. And I think that's a very exciting time for us all to be alive, because we are allowed to be ourselves. That being said, let's put on a crap ton of makeup, okay? For now, let's get the hair out of the way. Probably gonna edit this out, but I felt a hag hair in my chin, and I gotta find that before we start. There it is. Oh yeah, we're editing all of that out. No, we're not. We might. I don't know. Depends. When I watch it, I'll decide. Today I am stepping a bit out of my comfort zone, which I love to challenge myself by doing now and then. I'm doing a smoky eye, which is not all that unusual. But when I was on set a few days ago, well, I guess a week or so ago, they did a smoky eye on me, and they did it in reverse, which I never feel comfortable doing. You know, putting the eye on, getting all that done, and then doing the foundation and the rest. So that's what I'm going to try today. We're going to try a smoky eye first, and then fill in the makeup, which will really bug me when I edit this video. So that's my drama. Using Sephora eyeliner in Black Lace. God, don't you remember high school when that would be about all the makeup you'd do and you'd consider it done? Oh, those were the days. For anyone who asks, how do you keep your eyes from watering when you do that? Yeah, I'm not sure. The eyes are very watery today. We are experiencing super bloom in California. We had a tremendous amount of rain, and now we have a tremendous amount of wildflowers, which is really beautiful. Eyes, sinuses, sniffling, sneezing, not so beautiful. It's a trade-off. When I had a smoky eye done on set a couple of weeks ago, she used a cream eyeliner and went all the way up to about here in thick black cream eyeliner. I doubt my skills, so I'm not doing that. This was a beautiful new palette that was a gift from my friend Vicky. It is by Tarte Cosmetics, and it is their Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. This is Tarte Cosmetics Rainforest of the Sea Volume 2. You can see the colors that we have here. So we're going to play with this color, probably this color, maybe these colors, and then we'll see where creativity takes us, but this primarily. Vicky also gifted me with 2 new makeup brushes, and these I will be playing with today. They are by BH Cosmetics Studio Pro, and we have a pointed crease, and we have a tapered blending, and they look very similar, but I can see the differences. Let's apply this medium brown. This is called Marina. Those feel a little larger than what I'm used to working with, and it's gonna take a little practice for me to really know what I'm doing with those brushes. So I'm gonna go back to my regular brushes just because habit. This is a Sigma, and I think this is their diffused crease brush, and I'm gonna go in with this darker tone, the Ripple. That is a pretty color. That is a really pretty color. Going in with that wider brush and the darker brown tone. Seaside. Going to go in with my tapered blending and take some of this conch color. smudge brush, and I'm going to use some of that ripple underneath the eye. Not bad fallout. Very impressed with the Tarte palette. Just a little micellar water on a Q-tip. Oh, let's get some foundation on because it's so weird to look at that eye makeup without foundation on. I went to CVS, the drugstore, the other day, and I picked up Revlon Photo Ready Ultra Filter, or Insta Filter? Revlon Photo Ready Insta Filter, and I'm not sure why I did, because it has this sponge tip applicator, which I found very difficult to get the product to come up, and I'm never going to use this applicator on my face. Do you know how much bacteria that's going to have? So far all I'm doing is squeezing the liquid up and then using it on a brush, because it just creeps me out to use that. Favorite brush for foundation is not a foundation brush. It is the Sigma Soft Blend Concealer Brush. And this is just a reminder, wash your brushes regularly. You can use the method where you just soak them in some Dawn dish soap and then rinse them out, let them dry. You don't want to do that too often, but it's a good idea to do it. Or if you want to do quickie cleanup, you can just use the makeup, well, just go get it, Monique. This is the Sephora brush cleaner, just a small one. I will spritz it on the brushes and just clean them off on a paper towel, just like I see the professional makeup artists doing when I'm at work. But make sure you do it regularly. See, that's where it's weird for me when I'm trying to do this method. It's like, I'm so used to getting my foundation in there first, so it's just really weird for me. I realized that my foundations always look a little pale and a little yellow when I put them on my face. And I need to do that because that's the color of my skin on the rest of my body. My face tends to be pink, but if I match my foundation to my face, then my face will be one color and the whole rest of me will be another color. If I match my foundation to the rest of me, it's too yellow for my face. So I have a very yellowy skin, but there is a pink undertone. It's unusual. Not many people have that. Oh, and I always have a little redness on my chest because I was bad in my teens about wearing sunscreen on my chest. Well, I don't think this is going to become a favorite foundation. It's okay, but I don't love it. But you gotta try new things. It does seem a little pale and gothy for me. This shade is 200 Nude. So, there you go. Drugstore purchase. Under eye concealer, my best friend in the world. Today I'm going to use IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye, using the back of my hand as my palette. See, this is the thing. I don't know what to do with that thing. Gonna blend with a Skin Cosmetics concealer brush that they gave me when I worked for them. Let's tap a little something on that. Go in with the pearl on the tapered blending brush. For my powder, I'm using Tarte Cosmetics Smooth Operator. Sometimes I apply my powder with a brush. Lately, I'm into using a cotton velour puff. I do powder a bit more than most people. I tend to favor a very matte look, though I realize that that can be aging, and I am trying to learn to like a dewier look. But I'm a child of the 80s and I like what I like. Using an Almay bronzer on a Sephora kabuki brush. I gotta get some lips on. This is driving me crazy, though the lips aren't gonna make me much happier. I've had 2 different shoots where they have done a heavy eye and a very pale lip, and it is not a favorite look of mine, but it's been done twice on me recently, so I'm gonna assume professional makeup artists are right, and I don't know what I'm talking about, so I'm gonna do a pale lip. Liner is Urban Decay Naked. This is literally the exact same product that was used on me on the Sotheby's shoot. I looked at what product she was using. It was NYX, and it was color number SMLC16. I can honestly tell you, I don't like me in a nude lip. We need a lot more stuff going on if we're gonna make that nude lip work. Let's get more stuff on. Let's get more bronzer. Because let's face it, that foundation makes me look like a dead person. The eye makeup doesn't help. You know where I'm going today? Costco. I'm gonna go scare all the people in Costco today. This look calls for, well, let's go get some eyebrows. Yeah, I've got my eyebrows on. They're microbladed, so they're terrific, they're there, but I think that with the strength of this eye, we need a poppin' brow. This is the Color Science Brow Palette. You can see very basic neutral colors. I do like with the microbladed brows, when I do want to make them darker, it's sort of just like coloring in the lines. Super easy. Except I get too close sometimes. This is a brush that I got at an art supply store a number of years ago, and it was in a set of kids' brushes, so super cheap. Let's go crazy with some highlighter now, because we've got a real Instagram makeup look going on, and that needs some highlighter, because let's face it, on Instagram you need to pretty much look like you're wet. So much shimmer on. I won't go that hard, I don't think. Urban Decay Sin. And I just feel like I need a little bit more color in the cheeks. I'm going to use my Urban Decay Back Talk palette to just add a little more color in the cheeks. I'm going to go with this one right here. I'm going to take my domed utility brush and going into that same Urban Decay Sin highlighter. think I need more under the eyes. If you're gonna do it, right? Going in with this sort of iridescent color right there. I don't know what it's gonna look like. Let's find out. Smudge brush. That's better. Now more black. Sephora black lace. Bought myself a new eyeliner. This is NYX. That's the point. Here is what the tip looks like. Yeah, that's not good application because honestly, I can't see that eye at all. Okay, that got winged out a little bit more than I was anticipating, and not in a really good way, but that's what happens when your vision is not terrific. So I'm gonna fill in with a little bit more of this dark sort of gray-green color and just like give myself a punch of dark right where that line is to just sort of basically hide my inexpert application. I'm gonna use the smudge brush for that. You know, it's hard to be perfect. It's hard to do things perfectly. So when you don't do things perfectly, forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself up over it. How in the world are you supposed to be perfect? I am always making mistakes, and some mistakes I learn from, and some I just have to accept that I might not be quite up to the task, but I accept that it's not perfect, because ultimately, if your makeup isn't perfect, does that mean that your life is like in shambles? No, you do the best you can, like you do with everything in life. Let's get some mascara on. Give the lashes a quick curl. Guys, another way to clean, in fact, I'm gonna do this right in front of you. This is rubbing alcohol. in a small spray bottle. This is a great way to quickly disinfect and clean many of your cosmetic tools. Just a great thing to keep with all your cosmetics as you are. If you drop something, it's just a quick way to clean things up and just keep your tools clean. And you can clean it right after. Unless you're like me and you're always late for something. Yeah, today I'm late getting to Costco. And I'll be overly made up when I'm there. Oh well. Mascara. This was another gift from Vicky. She sent me this wonderful care package, and that's been awesome because you know I'm not great about shopping for makeup all the time. This is the IT Cosmetics Superhero Mascara, and I'm totally loving it. It really, really makes a huge difference. We're also going to put lashes on because if you're going to do something extreme, you might as well go all the way. The lashes that I am using today are recycled lashes. I cannot tell you the brand or the make of them. I always reuse them a few times. These are a little bigger than what I usually buy for myself, and they're the full strips, and that's not generally my preferred way, but they were used on a makeup shoot and they did look really good. And then when I did my own makeup for that music video that I did, I wore these again, and they really do have a nice punch. And I'm going to try to teach myself to expand and use different types of eyelashes in the future. Yeah, we'll see if that works. The hardest thing about putting on false eyelashes is allowing the glue to set up before you put them on your eyes. Because it's always at that point where you're getting done with your makeup and you're in a hurry and you want it to be over, and you put it on too soon and it slides. You just gotta wait. And hope for the best. One eyelash. I'm using the Duo Lash Adhesive in the dark tone. Okay, I think the makeup is just about done. Gonna plug in the curling iron. Gotta unplug the makeup mirror, you know how it is. Juggling electricity. If you have silver hair, please make sure to always use your tools on a low setting and use a heat protectant in your hair. This is Kenra Platinum Hot Spray. If I'm going to be blow drying my hair or flat ironing my hair, I will use that from the time it's wet over the entire hair, but I'm trying to keep my hair fairly close to its natural state today. Just wanted a little shape on those ends. Well, there you go. A fun, sexy, smoky eye with a nude lip, trying it in reverse. I don't know that I'm going to be a convert to doing it in reverse. Yeah, I don't have to deal with the fallout, but it just feels backwards to me. But to each his own. The end result is really all that matters, and as you know, I don't stress about perfection. If it's good enough, it's good enough. I hope you have an awesome rest of your day, and I love you bunches. I will talk to you very soon.